Artisan Paper Artisans. It's Chandra with Stockton Stuff. I am here to share a little Mother's Day haul that I did for myself. Sometimes you got to make sure you get the stuff you want, but it really started off because there were some really good deals over the last couple of weeks. So the first thing, I'll come back to this one. The first thing I got was this Griffin paper sneakers craft box. Now, it's been on I have like a Crafty wish list, but because I don't really need anything, I'm using that capital N. I don't really need anything. I just kind of hold stuff and wait and see if I'm gonna get it, or I don't know. I had seen First Gift Diva use this die and fell in love with it. I've seen B&E Creates use it, and Color Divine Crafts use it. And so it was one of those, I might get that one day. Well, HSN had it down to $39. So the Anna Griffin folks know that is I think it's a great deal, because I just watch these Anna Griffin crafters and I think, oh, it's so pretty. And then I go look and I'm like, how much? Okay, Anna, it's pretty, but I don't know if I want to do that. But what I felt like what I get for what I got for $39, well, I hope what I think is in this box is so beautiful. And I could just see myself making cards with this. So this is my first truly Anna Griffin purchase. So I'm trying not to join the club and be addicted, but I think that it's all very pretty. So you get this little I guess you would call this, the assembly. I'm going to call it assembly pamphlet and ideas on, so it gives you, I'm sorry, I'm not in frame because I'm trying to look at it too. It gives you the layout, what you have and how to put it together. And then it also gives some, samples. And then it comes with my favorite colors of satin ribbon for the laces, because as I've watched all these different videos, there's some laces that you can go and do that are real laces, and then there's some paper laces as well. And let's see if I can find the paper laces. They're probably mixed in here somewhere. I'll just go in order. All right, so then you get all these beautiful floral ephemera pieces. They look like they're layered. They are. And all those pretty colors, and all my favorites, as a matter of fact. So I'm excited about this. And I don't know that I'll use them on the sneakers, but I will use them. Then you get a little pack of layered sentiment, or ephemera sentiments that I would maybe put on the front of a card. I noticed on here they have them in the heel section. So that's pretty cool, because a lot of them are round. Some of them are square or rectangular and square. But yeah, that's pretty cool. And there's like, you are awesome. Happy birthday to you. Looking good on your birthday. So super cute. And I love that they're layered. Then you've got, so here's the pack with the eyelets for the shoestring holes and the paper shoestrings. So that's pretty cool. And they're all look like they're printed paper. I hope there's a die for those, because I think I would do those in solid. Sometimes it gets a little busy for me. Envelopes, I hope this is number 10. They seem awfully big. I had seen one of the crafters say that she thought it was bigger than she was thinking it was going to be. Then there's these papers that are already kind of cut to size, and some really pretty colors, all printed, which is why I'm like, we might be a little busy. This might get a little busy for me, but I'll see how I make it happen. But it's not like I don't have tons of paper that I could use. Oh, and let me go back. These are double-sided. that I could use to complement is what I was saying. And then these are actually card bases, white on the inside. So I like that. And then these are metallics. It looks like there's silver and gold in here. And then the star of the show is the sneaker guy with all its intricate cutting detail. I just love the idea of it. And she does have other shoes, but I love this one the best because while it's casual, it's also, you know, kind of dressy. And then there's something else in here. I do want to open and see what this is. Oh, it's a little, I think it's one of those pamphlet dies, or about the dies. A pamphlet about the dies. I don't know why I couldn't get that out. But let's be sure. And it looks to be the same, pretty much. Is that the same? Yeah, how to assemble. So one of the things was you can, it's a little different, but you could buy the die separate, or you could get the kit. And so I decided to get the kit. There's also like a supplemental kit, or, you know, add-ons, I think is what they call it. But that's still really expensive, I feel like. And, you know, I have enough stuff in my stash that I believe I can make this work for years to come. So I've been trying to decide, you know, I want to step my card game up for some folks. Some of them I'm going to just keep basic because I just have a ton of people on my card list. And while I know them all and I like them all, I don't know that I'm going to put the work in. I don't necessarily want to put the work into all of them in the same manner, if that makes sense to you. You know, I don't do a ton of, I try to personalize the ones for kids, but I don't try to do a ton of extra for them. And I try to make the ones for my customers a little better. And, you know, for my sorority sisters. The next thing I got was just a simple little, I just wanted to use my coupon and my cherry points. So I went to cherry on top, and I got some paper. I'm really trying to stop buying paper, but I just can't make myself do it. So if anybody has some tips, help me out. But I was thinking about my cards for Cubs next year. So I just tried to buy, so this was really about kids, some kid paper. So I bought two because I also liked the sentiments and the other side. So I wanted to have two of those. And then this, I think they only have 5 sheets left. So I bought all 5 because they were little tea tags. And you know, I make those tea traveler journals, and I thought that'd be pretty to use for those. And I also need, I prefer double-sided paper when I'm making the pockets that go inside. So I went on and bought all 5 that they had. And isn't that a pretty color? So that's all the paper I got. So that was, and I have a purpose for it. So, you know, you probably watched the video and you heard me say that I was low on pom-poms. So they had them on sale. And so I just went on and got another bag. So I'm not, you know, now I have 2 different mixed bags. And these were colors that were different from the ones I bought from Walmart. And then I just bought some mix and match stuff. So I have this Disney paper that I use. And I have some shaker bits, but they're running low. And they had these Mickey shaker bits. So I'm going to add those to the set I have and just kind of mix it up. And then I do back to school cards for about 15 kiddos, sending them an encouraging message. And I didn't want to use the same stuff that I used this last year. So they had this Echo Park stamp on sale, and I used cherry points. And so that is what I got. It is called, what is it called? Top of the Class stamp set. Echo Parks must be coming out with some new stuff because they've been doing a lot of clearancing. And then, I don't know. Oh, you know what? There was a free gift because I was like, why did I buy this? I didn't. This was my free gift. It is a Sizzix die, Jennifer Ogden. It is called what is it called? Orchid. So, I just been digging into flowers. So I guess they decided to force me to do some more flowers. And then I bought some more of these heart brads because I actually used my whole box. I mean, it took me a couple of years, but I'm on this, I better get it while I see it because I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it because we know it all comes from China. So I've been getting some, especially things that I know that I use. And then I got this honeybee, what is this one called? Heartfelt Hello. And I really bought it for, I know you're gonna think this is crazy because I don't know why I do this. I buy stamps when I could just make all this stuff on my computer, but it's fun. Oh my gourd, it's your birthday. Because I have some gourd paper in a old Michael's stack. And I'm like, what am I do with this? So I saw that, I'm like, I could do that and I could make some cards in October, November and use my stamp. But there's also some other little sentiments on here that I can use around fall breeze and autumn leaves. My favorite color is autumn. So I have all this beautiful fall paper that those stamps would be perfect for. So I'm not mad at me. And then I got another honeybee, and it's called Sun-Kissed Summer. And I got it because it says summer birthdays are the best. So again, I sent a lot of birthday cards and I'm, trying to get them to be different. And so there's even May Your Day Be Sun-Kissed, Sending Sunshine, Pure Joy, that's cute. Life is better you got beach, lake, river, let's chill, time for some fun in the sun. So somebody's always doing a summer swap. And then I got this Simple Stories Bits and Pieces Crafty Babe. And I got it because, I don't know, it's pink and it had a cowboy boot in it. And it says Crafty Babe. How cute is that, right? So we got cowboy boot, we got the Barbie head, dreamy, crafty and happy, super cute. There's all these little bits, the Polaroid camera, the Stanley cup. I hope I'm in frame, sorry. Tape runner. So just a little bit of crafty pieces. And then I have some crafty paper. These are planner pieces, scissors. Just really cute. Blue jean jacket, Polaroid, some stamps and tags, and then some other ephemera. Fabulous. And then this is the one I love, Crafty Babe, the VW. So there's just some cute little pieces in here. And so this was an $80 order, and by the time I did my coupon and my cherry points, which I have thousands, tens of thousands of, I ended up paying $32 for this order. So, and the stamps were the most expensive thing in here, and so I'm pleased with my own personal Mother's Day gift. So thanks for watching. Have a great day. Stay tuned for more videos. I got more coming. Again, have a great day.